What's up guys, it's Tyler from Bullseye Investing here, and there's a lot I want to cover in today's video, so let's just get straight into it, talking about my perspective on Virgin Galactic stock. So we already know that the test flight has been postponed many times, and I feel like I've talked about the reasons for the postponing many times on this channel, as well as how we can take advantage of others' irrationality regarding Virgin Galactic stock on this channel, so I'll just give a short summary right now. Basically, the test flight getting rescheduled and canceled is causing a lot of irrationality regarding Virgin Galactic stock, which is why it's been a favorite on this channel for updates, since new information seems to come up often, which helps me update my stance and tell you guys about it. And while I've made good money buying and selling based on irrationality, I ultimately am rooting for this stock to go up in the long term. So we're going to analyze the chances here today. First, let's take a look at the updated timeline for Virgin Galactic. They aim to fly Branson out this summer, as well as having their first revenue-producing flights this fall, not to space, but to experience microgravity, and for others to conduct research on microgravity for about $500,000 a ticket. They also have 600 ticket holders as of right now for their actual space flights for $250,000 a ticket, which is $150 million of revenue for them if we do the math. But the main thing I'm here to talk about today is the test flight, the postponed test flight. And as I said in my previous video, that Virgin Galactic stock is high risk, high reward, but that it was ultimately worth the risk. But that if they postponed in May, we would have a problem and that I would have to reconsider my stance. I didn't want to get to this point even though I knew it could happen, but here's my reconsidering even though we aren't technically at the May of end yet, so they still have some time. Let's go through some of the facts. February, the test flight was canceled due to electromagnetic interference. And it looks like they're trying to pass it off as something they couldn't control to those who are not rocket scientists. Of course, the majority of investors. Since they made updates to their technology after finding the problems, this allows them to fly safely now, and they say that they're 90% done with making the adjustments, so it actually was an avoidable problem. So then what's the holdup? Basically, they need to make those final adjustments, and of course, they're being extra cautious leading up to the test flight. But if what they're saying is true, we should be hearing an update from them telling us that a test flight is coming soon, maybe even by the end of May. So we can't lose all hope yet regarding that. Now, with all of these postponements, however, there is something to say about the first factor of a novel idea. And some are getting scared that since Blue Origin is launching a crewed flight on July 20th, they're going to beat Virgin Galactic to the punch and steal the glory. Well, besides the fact that we could also see postponements from Blue Origin leading up to that date, in the long term, we know that a few months ultimately doesn't matter. Do you remember the first airline? The St. Petersburg Tampa Airboat Line. No, so it's what that comes after that's important. But with all of this news, we see the price dropping to $16.18 a share, near the lowest it's been for quite a while. And I think this is a sign of investors getting too impatient. Quite simply, sure, it's annoying as shareholders that this company is late, but it really won't affect very much in the long term. And Virgin Galactic stock is a long-term stock. And I'm still optimistic that we get our test flight by May. So even though my conviction in the company has slightly waned, to be sure, the reason for this update video to begin with, the fact that others' conviction has waned so much that the stock price has dropped to $16.18 a share makes me believe that the stock price is undervalued. Let's take a look at some numbers. Morgan Stanley maintains a $30 per share price target on Virgin Galactic despite recent news, and the large majority of firms also maintain a target price significantly above the current one. But now we go to the driving force of the plummet, that is ARK Invest Space ETF, which sold nearly all its Virgin Galactic stock. They seem to have lost conviction in the company, and people at the top of Virgin Galactic are also selling, which doesn't look very good. But ultimately, the ARK Invest news is concerning, but ultimately it doesn't affect the underlying value of Virgin Galactic stock. So because of all this, I think Virgin Galactic stock is still underpriced still. Let's just say that the price has dropped much quicker than my conviction in the company, and the company still has a bright future. But as a disclaimer, this company is still a very risky bet. I just consider this one of my spec plays. High risk, high reward, but I think that the reward truly is very high. Thanks for watching, and please hit that subscribe button and like button for more updates.